Welcome back to the Backside Potty. This week's episode, we chat about all things racing, multi-sports world championships, aka Kona, and we go Black Ops to give you the latest info on Muzz.
2 gin and tonics, 2 vodkas, and a scotch.
Yes?
500 watts, please. Now let's introduce you to the Backsiders. Jim Bob.
Yeehaw.
Shawnee.
Ni hao.
Kurt.
Konnichiwa.
And we're down shreds. And I'm Andrew Freebie on the mic.
And the boys are Japanese today.
We're doing.
Well, ni hao's Chinese, but yeah, we can go with that.
You sure?
Yeah, mate. Got expelled from Chinese class in grade 9, so I know.
Just expelled from that class?
Well, I was told you no longer need to
Don't
do
come back.
Chinese anymore. Correct.
Yeah.
We'll go mama.
Kurt, tell us about your week, mate, since you're loving the mic.
Hey, it's been a couple of weeks since I've been back. Hey?
It has, mate. It's good to have you back.
Thank you. Thanks.
I think.
Yeah. I would always
It's
think
early
that.
in the episode, mate.
Yeah.
We'll let you know afterwards.
Yeah. Thank you. For the fans playing at home, they obviously know due dates were tight with some university assignments, so yeah, got them done. Some late nights, some late days with everything.
Sounds hard, mate.
Does sound hard.
But it sounds like there's not long left. There's
Correct,
light
mate.
at the end of the tunnel.
Sounds like your life planning really fucking didn't pan out.
I've got 2 university exams left, and I'm then meant to graduate. Fingers crossed.
Are they open book or are they closed?
No, both closed, bro.
No shit.
Both 50% hurdle exams.
Oh, mate, I hate them.
Yeah, so big grim. But my week I got out on the bike a few times.
Did you?
I saw you.
Yeah.
You're training for something?
Yeah, brother. Got news to try this weekend.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. What's your goal time, mate?
Under 2 hours.
Yeah, just go sub 2, mate, and then we'll go 3 hours like we did with the Mara. Go about an hour longer.
Might get you to Kona next year, hey?
And
Whee.
I reckon 2:15 might be doable, but realistically, the swim. I haven't been in a pool since February, so that's the real challenge. Once that's done, we're right there.
You got a wetsuit? Going Dickies?
I'm actually wearing the old Futuro skin suit, so my small knob is going to be just printed through the lycra. But I'm lucky enough to be borrowing a fucking speed machine off my boy Jim Bob.
How good?
You're welcome, mate.
Hopefully
You
can
ride
ride
that
better than
thing.
Jim Bob.
You ride that thing faster than I do, so it's yours.
So I'll crack the sub 1 hour surely on the bike. I don't ride enough, but
Big talk.
I'll push it. The run, I don't know how we're gonna go there because if I push it on the bike, I'm a bit cooked. But no,
It's good to see you got your toenails back, though.
yeah, but fuck man, I got a fucking massive ingrown toenail again on my big toe.
Brilliant.
It always destroys me, this one. But yeah, a special mention. I got flagged.
What for?
Strava flagged.
Strava flag.
Yep.
Absolutely gut wrenching. Because, mate, I don't ride. And when you get a com, you're like, yeah, tasty.
You got a com.
Yeah, 300 people effort com. One of
Ooh,
those ones, yeah.
big.
Where was it from?
Big one.
Top of Coot-tha, down all the way up to the Normanby Hotel.
So it's a skills segment.
Skill segment, you got to learn how to run red lights. You've got to learn how to filter through cars. Like, you got to learn everything. Mate,
And what happened?
flagged.
And you were
How much did you win
celebrating
by?
at Normanby, having some beers.
Oh, I won by like about 20 seconds or something.
Over how long?
It's
It'd be
7Ks.
Yeah, 7Ks.
Okay.
8Ks. That's solid.
Who flagged you?
Mate,
I think someone needs to come and own up.
yeah, someone's got to own up. I originally thought it was Lukey D because Lukey D was talking all saying, oh, you're not even going to do Coot-tha, let alone
Yeah.
get on the
Mate.
airport loop.
He doesn't even have a computer.
Lukey D's got a computer for his Uber driver, mate. That's what he's got. I shouldn't be throwing shade at that.
Yeah. You're the only one here that does that.
Had a
shit.
tax problem.
We've got a massive one at the moment, mate. We don't talk about that, though. But, yeah, it was good to see my boy Jason White out and about. It's always good seeing him.
Was
But,
he on the airport, was he?
Yeah, he was on the airport, and then he was in that coffee at Black Sheep for the Kurt Tozer in-person talk show.
Brilliant.
Okay, good.
It's always good, mate. Every Friday.
Every Friday.
I saw
morning.
Big Jace as well on Saturday night.
Sink a few.
It's a bit. Yeah, we did.
Lovely.
Jalapenos.
So
Oh, yeah.
nice. But yeah, that was my week to be just university and a ride. And I actually woke up. Well, I did come home from the pub 1:30 a.m. Forgot to set the alarm with the ringer on for doing Bay Loop in the morning.
Mate, can you confirm when I saw you at 6 a.m. on Sunday,
Yeah.
had you been not to sleep or had you been to sleep for the night before?
Slept for 3 hours.
Saturday night.
Yeah.
Man,
You look
are,
fresh.
You are burning the candle. at
You look
both
fresh.
Man, I'm always fresh. Always fresh, brother.
ends. Fuck, yeah, no.
Oh, well, Shawnee, after that, how are you going to follow that one?
Yeah, well, actually, I was in Bangtown last week.
Hey, what's the capital of Thailand?
Bangkok.
Bang my cock across your throat. What?
Yeah, I was over there for work for the week. So,
Jeez, what are you running over there? A brothel or what?
some secret squirrel business, mate.
Don't talk about work on the podcast, Kurt.
Yeah, Kurt,
You know
yeah.
that.
No more than
Them's
rule,
the
mate.
rules, brother.
But yeah, I put on a few kegs over there because every day it was free lunch, free morning tea,
And
free
$5.
afternoon.
Yeah.
It was a smorgasbord. It was fucking sensational.
It's hard to.
Thai food's fantastic.
Oh man,
It's just hard to hold back when it's in front of you.
so good. So
Any MSG in the food?
always, yep,
Ooh.
loaded full of it.
Did you get
It's
any
glowing.
stomach disruptions?
Did not. I was pretty careful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
No.
Yeah.
I reckon I lost weight when I went over there.
I
You would, mate.
put on 4 kilos.
Oh.
He
Shit,
was
you
on the
nearly got
freebie
me.
diet. He was on
I was
the freebie.
5, mate. You nearly got me.
Yeah. So
You didn't drink 3 litres of gin, did you?
no, I didn't, mate.
Not everyone can afford that, mate.
I learned from your mistakes, but
Moonshine, mate.
Since I got back, I've been starving myself because I got tour of Margaret River coming up
You
this
do.
weekend.
I've only had 2 sushi rolls and a packet of Tim Tams today.
Yeah. So, well, you could be a starter then, mate.
Especially
So
in your
yeah,
form.
going over there, flying over on Thursday. Bit of a traveller at the moment. I am.
You are.
Yep.
How's the Qantas frequent flyer points treating you?
No, it's after the status points, mate.
Yeah,
Status points.
Come
Yeah.
on, mate.
Are you on Virgin or?
Yeah,
Ooh,
flying Virgin.
Virgin.
Yeah,
Good.
So,
good Virgin name.
Just no food.
yeah, no food.
Stitch up.
That's all right.
That's all right. Take your own.
I'll take lunch with me.
You know what I saw?
What?
Just bring some Maccas on, mate. Just stink out the whole
East people
plane.
do that, eh?
Yeah.
Subway is the worst.
Yeah, Subway's. the
Fuck, it
worst,
stinks.
yeah. So yeah, looking forward to that. It'll be a good weekend with the Pedal Mafia boys. So
Mate, that would be sensational.
very keen.
Is there unofficial new kit for this tour
There is.
for the PM crew?
There is.
Because I remember seeing some juicy, spicy new content photos last year. So I was wondering, is that the same this year?
Yeah. We're keeping it a secret until
Oh,
Friday.
Who are you?
Mate, it looks fucking sick.
Oh,
We don't- what, we-
are you popping a thread yet?
Yeah.
Well, do we need?
we're
I
close.
think we need a bit more detail. Is
No.
there any
Surely
other
you can show
sneaks?
us.
We need an exclusive here
Yeah,
for me
surely
to
you
pop
can-
some
Yeah,
threads, mate.
show us a photo, and I'll be like, oh.
I'll show you a photo. I'll
Oh,
show you a photo.
okay.
But it stays between us.
Geez, mate,
It won't.
you're gonna lose your contract after this. mate.
Yeehaw.
Yeah.
It looks sick.
Trying to work up that is.
Wow. Questionable.
I reckon the white shorts are better.
Oh, don't even start that. Not now. Not like this.
I've still got to give it to Pedal Mafia. Best green kit getting around.
I saw that.
That green kit is
It's
delightful.
It's just a bloke that wears it, I reckon.
you know.
Nice
there was-
white skin.
I did get stitched up there. I did order it, and 3 days later, get contacted or we're sold out. So I was a bit disappointed.
Mate.
Fuck.
Went with the attacker, and
Not the see-through one.
mate, I'm wearing a rashy. I'm wearing a fucking rashy from Kmart. That's what it feels like. But that's all right.
Attackers really dropped the ball, haven't they?
No comment from Jim Bob and myself.
Yeah, no
Oh,
comment.
mate, I like my black kit from Attacker, but the green just not hitting me at the moment.
Yeah. Anyway, enough
I love
about
it.
me. Jim Bob, what's been cracking?
Boys, I am winding out my season. I am going to park it after this weekend, and
Ooh.
I'm feeling pretty tired.
Noosa Crit?
Oh,
Yeah.
mate. This feels like
Yeah.
Lambo's coaching.
I'm pretty buggered, man. But
Mate, you've been
rocked up-
frothing for fucking weeks.
Yeah.
No, I'm still going to race. I'm just going to
Oh,
park it during the week.
We've got
Right.
Twilights coming up.
Yeah, mate, it's just getting-
I'm
just
still
about
going
to
to race.
start.
I'm just going
Yeah.
to park it during the week. All
So,
right.
yeah.
Okay.
Bullshit.
But we raced Hamo Crit on Saturday, and that was pretty good fun. Heaps of people out, epic fun. Personally, made the selection, dropped the chain on the final corner. Great move, great work,
Was-
Jimbo.
Do you reckon you would have done all right in the sprint?
No, I wouldn't have changed it.
So you did a Liam Walsh under 23's final hill climb. Haddo Kilmartin mechanic. Was he that last one to touch a bike or what?
The last person to touch my bike was me, mate. So,
Only person to blame.
yeah. No, that was it for my week, man. I'm
Nice quiet one.
oh yeah.
Any
Yeah,
tints?
A
no.
few cream and sodas.
Yeah, there was some creamy sodas last week,
You
wasn't there?
enjoyed that, didn't you?
Yeah.
You on the cream and sodas?
Yeah? No, I don't know. I'm not on anything, man. I'm just
On the sparkling water.
You're just on creatine, you big dog. Righto.
Yeah, thanks, Kurt. And I had a bit of an everything, bit of a bitzer weekend actually. I had
Bitzer?
Lukey D's birthday,
Oh, happy birthday, Lukey.
so we
3 weeks ago.
made our way to Wineology and Stanley's with a few. That's where Jace ran the big Jace.
Did you have to fork out the bill?
No, we all
that's
divvied it up.
Ah, yeah.
Shreds was there.
Yeah, she paid for most of it.
I fed her with free drinks after that for the rest of the night. Hopefully she woke up okay.
Yeah, she was.
She get roofied.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh dear. And then on Sunday I went to the Brisbane Food and Wine show, which was a bit of fun. I managed to catch up with a few of the old growers down the Barossa.
How many cartons did you buy?
Not me. Leachy went a bit nuts. He joined a special club for Eldertons, and no, we didn't. I didn't go too hard.
Well, you don't need any more.
I know that's my
I
point.
don't think you got room.
I'm out. And then we went for a nice little sneaky dinner at Southside's. If you haven't been there, put that on your list.
Southside, very good joint.
Very good. So that was good. And then I managed to sneak out 437 kilometres as well, which involved throughout the week. Which
And
is
see
pretty
some nude people on the Sunday.
Did you see some nude?
Shit, I forgot about that.
I would too. Labour voters, what?
No, the Green voters, mate.
Both while they're at it.
No, that was an interesting one. I went out for a ride with my boy on Sunday morning, and we were just sneaking up New Farm there along the cliff there, and the road was closed, so we had to kind of detour. But we're like, why is the road closed? And they're like, oh, that's down there the photo shoot. And so there's like literally thousands of people like laying on that walkway in front of.
They were doing the raw chicken challenge, which I did back in 2020 in a group chat with my mates from school. I found that video the other night.
I do share.
Oh, mate, this video is gold.
Question.
Yeah.
What's the raw chicken?
Where you're butt naked and you're in like a praying mantis position.
and you look like a raw chicken.
Yeah, you look like...
Sitting in Woolworths.
Because your ass is meant to be on your calves and you're lying face down and your hands are behind your back.
So there were
so it's a raw
5,000 raw chickens on the Brisbane
There was
River on
5,000 of
Sunday.
them.
Oh, mate.
Anyway, we
and I can tell you right now, a lot of them were pushing that weight class.
mate, they were well past it.
Yeah.
Anyway, we thought it'd be a bit funny to take a photo. And it's a long way from the cliff down onto that bridge, right?
Yeah.
So it was just for a bit of a joke, right? Someone called me a perv.
No way. Are you?
One of the Green supporters called me a perv.
You joke. You're the perv.
They called me a perv, and I'm like, mate,
I'm just riding a bike.
who are you standing here looking at it, you dickhead?
What the?
Anyway, it didn't go down too well. So we and they didn't really have much to say.
Brilliant.
Other
That's
than
unreal. I rate that.
free the whales.
When does Japan go harpooning? Do they come to Brisbane or what?
We are Japanese at this show tonight, aren't we? Ready for some sashimi later?
Oh, don't get me started.
No, talking Japanese. What's going to happen on 24th of November, boys?
Oh, we all know what's happening. It's
Yeah.
the backside party.
The
Bit of-
sideways party, that one.
Bit of
yeah.
dribble.
Yep, I'll be talking Japanese. I
Who's
reckon.
coming? Have we got confirmed numbers yet?
Yeah, 4.
Harley Moore's
Four.
coming.
Is he?
Oh, wow.
Harley Moore's coming. So that
Griffo said he's going to come too.
Oh, yes, the boys.
so
Look,
that cheeky 1 hour deal, Harley's going to put a dent in that.
Yeah, a few people are keen on that.
I think
It's a good one, that one.
Yeah.
$5 skewies for the first hour, everyone.
Yep, get there at 1 p.m.
Otherwise, you'll miss out.
Yeah, they're going to go dry.
I have a value proposition statement for the listeners at home.
Tell us more.
as to why this is the best Christmas party you will go to
This year.
this year.
Boom.
Now, most people go to work Christmas parties or family Christmas parties, and you go there and you're there with people that you're forced to be there with rather than people that you ride bikes with, which you choose to do.
It's
in your
an
own free time.
obligation, a
That's
work
right.
party. Yeah.
That's right. And you can't behave badly.
You shouldn't.
can't,
You shouldn't.
You can't let your hair down and be a bit of a weirdo. But at the backside party, we encourage that. We want you to let your hair down and be a weirdo because
You're around your friends and your mates.
that's right.
No
and
one's
we
going to take
embrace
photos.
all.
No one's taking photos. No one's
Oh,
recording.
That's it.
It's a safe zone.
It is a safe space.
Safe zone.
And Lukey D is going to be on the decks.
Is that definitely confirmed?
It's
Mate,
confirmed.
if you push the button, it's definite.
I'm not pushing the button.
Lukey D was meant to be on the decks here from week 1.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
He's still on the chat too.
Yeah, he's been a no-show.
Absent.
Look,
It's-
Lukey D is going to be there and it's going to be on 1 o'clock for $5 pints and then
Skewies.
into it from
Skewies,
there.
yeah.
Don't.
Cheese
That will
pint.
sell them dry.
Yeah, geez, pints. Everyone be talking proper Mandarin.
That's Chinese. We're Japanese tonight, mate.
Yeah. We're speaking all the languages.
And as well as Lukey D on the decks, we're also winding out our pre-sales for the Backside beer. If you haven't grabbed the last carton or two left there, jump on to the socials, follow the links, and that's going to be closed out this week.
100% it is.
Yep.
Because I want beer.
Yeah, I'm thirsty.
Everyone's thirsty, man. The people want their beer.
Yep. You
So
know,
hurry up.
You know who was a bit thirsty on the weekend though? Bloody Christian Blumenfeld after he blew his guts up.
He would be thirsty as all hell after that.
Oh, jeez.
Imagine the damage to his body.
Iron Man is a sport I could leave, hey. Like, it's too long.
Oh, just, mate.
Credit to
He's
him.
just sitting there like just yakking right over his shoulder.
Midway through
What's
a
his-
bike race, and then he's got to run a marathon after it.
Oh, mate.
No thanks.
When was the last time someone saw someone in the Pro Pello have a vomit on themselves?
Cav.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tour
right.
de France stage 1.
How does he keep getting bloody brought up here, the Cav?
Actually, I do remember that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair share.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he was too. He's
Yeah, yeah.
yakking hard.
Yeah.
To be fair,
He was cooked. So.
It's too hot that day up that
Yeah,
hill.
so-
we've
That
even
climb.
had pro cyclists shitting themselves
Yeah.
with
Tom Dumoulin
Tom
back in the
Dumoulin.
day,
Yeah.
pink
Dumoulin,
jersey.
Phil,
Oh, no,
Phil
no,
Anderson.
no.
Phil Anderson.
He's no good. I still love that. I love watching his highlight video of him winning in the pink.
Brown.
Pinky Brown.
He should have wore white bibs, then.
Hey, if only he was world champ.
What
But
about,
yeah,
What
So,
do you
well-
do? Do you write? If you're the world champ, do you go pink bibs or do you just say the white bibs? If you had the pink jersey.
I think it supersedes. So
well, we're going to see this year, mate, or this coming year.
No, because Pog's not doing the Giro.
But what about yellow jersey when he rocks the yellow?
We'll have to wait till July.
the Tour jersey supersedes the world champs jersey.
Yeah, for sure
Ooh.
it does.
It certainly does.
What about the Velta?
Same thing.
In the race.
E-
it supersedes.
every leader's jersey supersedes
Only the
champ.
jersey, technically.
Yeah. Yeah, he could still rock the white necks.
Just saying.
Yeah. But he's the only one in the world that can rock white neck.
Don't start this.
Not
now.
start that. Then.
All right.
And Nelson.
Jesus. Anyway, yeah, poor old.
But actually,
Matt Burton.
well, a lot of the triathletes were
all
rocking
in
white kit.
Do you know why?
Yeah.
It's cooler.
White's cooler.
Yeah,
Yeah.
correct.
Cooler.
You're a smart man.
And cooler for the photos, showing how big you're packing.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. But Birdo, Aussie Birdo, he rocks a nice kit, nice white kit, but he got done by jellyfish in his
Oh.
warm up.
Oh,
Yep.
what happened?
He got anaphylactic shock.
Quite anaphylactic.
Yep. And
Jesus.
Don't you chill.
he came out of the water in a bad
Basically,
spot,
yeah.
pretty well last, and then hopped on the bike because he's a very strong cyclist.
Yeah, wow.
And I raced him at Margs last year. It was my job to hold his be his gatekeeper pretty well.
So you got the watts to match him?
I do.
Yeah, the boys.
I held his wheel. Big dog. I should be at Kona.
Yeah, you should be. Can you swim?
They made.
No,
They only.
neither.
I think they were averaging like over 300 watts for 4 hours.
That's
Yeah.
off
So
chops.
310,
I
320?
read about old mate
Which one?
357, the guy that did the course.
Record.
yeah, laid low.
330. I read.
330.
Watts or
average.
time,
I've
mate?
seen him drop bigger than that. Like,
But that's what he averaged for the whole ride.
Watts or time?
Jeez,
Watts.
that's pretty impressive.
330 watts. That's what I saw. too.
Yeah, that is impressive.
4 hours.
4 hours.
For 4 hours after that
I
swim.
don't reckon Pog could do that.
and he's got to run after.
Pog can do it. He does 350 for fucking 5 hours, mate, on his own 2 ride.
And he's not on a fucking time trial bike either. That's non-UCI compliant.
That's the speed. That's relevant to
But
power.
like Laidlow, yeah, he 45.6k an hour he averaged.
45.7.
With that elastic band hanging off, that's an extra
Yeah.
watt there.
But
At least one.
he fucking blew up Deluxe on that run though.
Yeah,
Oh,
he did
he
look
hit the first mile and he was fucked.
Yeah, when it
How was the love tap when
Yeah.
when he got passed from first to went to second? Some guy gave him a love tap, and you could just tell he knew it was coming, but
Yeah.
he was like, "Fucking don't touch me."
Don't touch.
Oh yeah, I'd be the same.
Yeah,
probably-
you'd-
Well, yeah,
I'd
he
punch
ended
him.
up he ended
I'd
up
punch
in
him.
18th or something like that.
It's pretty good effort.
Oh, bloody good effort, but man, like go from first to 18, just seeing everyone come past you, man.
Mate, what about-
that'd be some head noise.
I think it's worth mentioning Cam Worth.
Oh mate,
Totally.
41 years old.
What a SK.
And the winner was 39, so
Yeah.
there's hope for us. Me yet.
Yeah, next year, mate.
I almost reckon Ironman cycling is a different sport to UCI cycling.
Oh, 100%
Like-
it is.
Correct. But how does Cam Worth do it?
Those different positions. Well, if you have a look at Cam Worth's bike, it's not materially different. It's slightly different, but it's not the extreme position that, say, Sam Laidlow or
Yeah, it's Superman.
Christian Blumenfeld. They're rocking completely different positions. Yeah, I reckon it's almost a different sport, man. The position's completely different, completely stretched out. Like,
Did anyone see what Cam got? I think was he second or third fastest for the day on the bike. I think
He
he was
finished 7th or 5th overall.
seventh
He
overall,
finished
but I think his bike was like
His bike
better
was
than
impressive because he came out of the water in a bad spot, and then he caught up a lot of positions on the bike, and
Yeah.
then he
had a decent run.
caught up a lot on the run too. So
Pretty impressive. For
it was a very calculated race, just like Patrick Lange. He ran the perfect race.
Yeah,
I
he did.
reckon.
like spot on.
It's just going to be like that Kurt Tozer guy in Noosa. Try this.
Yeah.
Cannot wait to see.
Yeah, it's chalk and cheese, really.
Do they have live? Do they have live positioning?
Probably.
I can't wait to see.
Who knows? It's the most expensive fucking triathlon in the world.
What's the damage?
Man, I think it was like, I paid for it in November last year. I think it was like $500
Yeah.
extra or something.
Jesus.
Yeah, bro. It's more
Mate.
expensive than a half Ironman.
Mate, do you know what it costs to lock down that main beach of Noosa there, mate?
And a bit of GST on top of it from
Plenty of
Noosa,
GST.
mate.
We had a few local lads over there too at Kona doing the age group, and Luke Spiteri, he finished 373rd overall, rocking
good.
in at 9 hours 35 minutes. That's
mate,
a
that
big,
is an outstanding result.
great result, and also
In those
on it.
conditions as well.
in a,
It's pretty hot.
yeah,
It looks
Well done,
very
Luke.
hot. Did you see them all dunking their head in
Yeah,
in that?
in the ice buckets.
Yeah, in the
Oh,
ice
man.
buckets when they were running, and then like the massive like 2-liter milk jugs.
And the Coke. They're just swigging like 2
I
litre
did
Coke.
see that.
so-
bottles of
Swinging
Coke.
like 2 litre
Yeah,
Cokes. I'm like,
man.
Oh.
mate, you're never going to drink that much.
Yeah.
that's.
I have to admit
Waste.
though, I do like watching Win Republic's Instagram stories when it comes to race days and race weekends, because obviously they do
Yeah,
tri suits and all that. And mate, the content that Luke McKenzie and Beth McKenzie make, I rate it pretty good.
yep,
Like he was running with all these guys. Obviously, he used to be pro Ironman, so did she, and all the above. They know everyone. They're on the circuit. They've got their team, or they sponsor a team, whatever, however it works. But it's just so interesting to see his point of view compared to just the camera, like you're watching. Man, he's like there when these guys are full on struggling through an aid station, and the camera just keeps going, but he's like filming them, and they're just in the biggest hurt locker, and he's just chirping down their throat. And I'm like, yeah, I like this.
I reckon it's one thing that Ironman and triathlon do very well is they create a community and experience for everyone. It's very much about participation.
Correct.
And cycling is sort of
The opposite.
If you're not first, you're
Yeah,
last, mate. in
That's
cycling.
it. It's real closed off. Everyone's
Dog eat dog.
Yeah, it's a really different vibe, and I think we can learn a lot from how Ironman conduct their races.
They are.
Well,
The celebration of the people
they,
finishing's like
they celebrate everyone crossing the line.
Yep.
Whereas
So that was,
in cycling, first, second, third, the rest of years don't give a
Yep.
flying.
but
You know
that
what?
was like the boys that went and did Busso last year. So they did sub 10 hours. They went and had a quick bite to eat after, and then they come back and watch people finish doing like 15 hours. I'm like,
Yeah,
far out.
Yeah.
mate.
that's a big day.
Like, oh man, if that was after a race, I'm going home straight away, having a snore and the rest.
It's a really
That
different
doesn't
vibe.
surprise me.
Yeah, it's a really different vibe, and I think we could learn a lot from it.
Too positive, would you say? Or
Yeah, definitely, mate.
yeah.
I saw last week that GCM released a video on Ineos Grenadiers.
Off the back of Jim Bob's
Off the-
breaking news.
Yeah, so I reckon they were tuning in. And,
Of course they are.
They listen to the potty, and then when
I
I
just-
just filmed something on it, they've taken all our ideas, man. Like,
I thought the person listening in the UK was Haddo, but clearly not.
Views are always going up in the UK, mate. Now
Yeah.
that Haddo's over there, now GCN's on.
yep.
This could be anything, yeah.
it's not too far to make that connection, make that link. So, GCN,
Stop it.
But yeah,
Get your own material.
Yeah, well, it was.
They've run out of material, mate. I've already said this. They make the same videos.
Well, this one's not the same video. This one was a good video.
It was a good video.
With
Luke
copy.
Rowe was
Yeah.
gave him a fair old rogering, I thought.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think.
And he brought up a few good points too, and they're valid points.
Mate,
Hey, wow. And it's exactly the same point we brought up last week, mate, if you recall, Jim Bob, where he said that they've been standing still, letting all the others catch them, resting on their laurels, just letting everyone just catch up. And what's happened? They've gone straight past them. They've shifted gears.
Yeah.
well, yeah, as everyone's going forwards, they're just staying still.
Correct.
Like a few good points they brought up was Egan Bernal. He seems to have been the rock to the team when they signed that.
It was 2 weeks
deal.
after he.
Yeah, I know.
You know, it's just
They
such
can't
bad
make
luck.
him the scapegoat, though. That's
I know,
not
but-
on either.
Yeah, but
It-
mate, you can only
it-
recruit one champion though. Like how many can
That's
you have in a
lie,
team?
mate? That's a lie.
How many GC contenders can you actually have in a team?
I don't know. Ask.
Doesn't work,
Do you remember?
mate.
Do you
Ask
remember when
Visma.
Visma made?
Yeah.
They absolutely tore Pog an absolute new one on
Yeah,
that Tour de France.
Guess what happened straight after that?
Roglic.
Gone.
No, the year after he went, didn't he? Not. Was it the year after he went?
Anyway, it's
Bin City.
the point is that you can't have too many champions on the team because
Correct.
it's not you can't, you're not a champion team.
Yeah, but if he's not a champion anymore and it's a budget issue, that's different to having too many champions on the same team.
Yeah, I agree, but they're paying him as a champion, and
Yeah.
they've got no like possibly there's salary cap issues. I don't know.
Yeah.
They inferred that.
Mate, Israel were paying Chris Froome bloody championship money
As
for
well?
a guy that nearly kicked the bucket and some.
Looking
then
at looking
came
at
back.
STEM the whole time.
That is quad lock.
Yeah, I was about to say that quad lock sponsorship's doing alright for him though. Mate.
It just doesn't stop looking at it.
Who uses a quad lock? That is the worst idea I've
Froome.
ever heard of.
Free mate.
My God.
Mate,
Mountain
he's-
bikers love
Instagram
it.
videos.
He's on the training rides with the quad lock.
You know who else loves the quad lock is Shane Van Gisberger
And Oscar Piastri.
and Oscar.
And Kim Elman.
I've just found.
Kim loves it.
Mate, I'd love one if they gave me a couple of $1 million a year.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, 100%.
Tell
I
you
would.
what,
I'd rock one.
Yeah.
We found a new item.
If you're
for
listening,
Shreds
quad
to
lock,
shred.
send it our way, champs.
Shreds is going to shred that.
Yeah,
next
she
week.
will.
Could you imagine? Hey, I need it for Uber Eats actually.
You dirty panda. Actually, funny story on that.
What? That
Someone
bike going missing.
Someone I know the other day might have been out walking their dog, and they saw one of those panda, bikes with the little esky in the back. Anyway, this dog does a shit. They pick it up into their little shit bag and deposit it straight in the esky. Straight into the esky. Anyway, then apparently they went back the next day. And it was still in there.
No.
I wonder who that person could be.
Someone that drank about 15 litres of red wine.
It's probably the same panda bike that was on Ann Street when
Yeah,
that guy
like-
in the Ford Falcon was doing a burnout and his missus leans out the window and pushes the guy while they're doing the burnout through the lights.
How good. Anyway, we digress.
Speaking of other outrageous stuff that's been happening around Brisbane this week, we've gone covert and gone undercover at the Muzz construction compound.
Black Ops.
Big news.
Black Ops. We've got an asset who he tried to infiltrate.
He did.
We can't give away his identity, but we can divulge that he is a world champion and his nickname rhymes with Bookie.
And
Is his name J-Mac?
anyway, he
Are you a
goes.
horse rider or
Anyway, he goes down there, sends Jim Bob and I a quick video of his attempt to go incognito in full high vis, with his hard hat on, his steel caps on, and wants to speak.
Was he wearing pants?
He didn't go that low.
Well, we can only assume. that
Shorts
the
or pants,
were
one of the two. Anyway, he rocks up there to get a bit of an update
Oh no, he
from
had
the big
shorts
chief.
on. He said that was the problem. He had shorts on.
Nah, not safe.
He was in the footy shorts.
Just in
He's
case,
just concreter.
just in
for the
case
day.
your legs get cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he goes incognito, speaks to the big chief, and the big chief tells him what, Jim Bob?
Get off the site.
He did.
Get
He
the
said,
fuck
you're
out
not
of
coming in because you don't meet our HSE requirements. But they did say that the Muzz Crit track is going to be handed back to the public on the 22nd of November.
I love how they say handed back to the public.
Boom. That's big news.
22nd of November.
Now,
Now that's breaking news.
that is breaking news, and it's not too far to draw a line and say, hey, the first Muzz is then on the 23rd,
which is a Saturday.
which is the day before the backside party. My God.
And I've
what a
heard
weekend, everybody.
That first,
The
imagine,
froths.
Oh.
imagine everyone raising a glass to you at
Oh.
the backside potty for winning the first
Oh.
Muzz back.
Mate,
Oh,
we've already named the back straight Jim Bob Straight. Right? So imagine the party with someone that we know wins and comes along for
mate.
beers.
The winner has to come. They're
Has to
going to
come.
get a $50 voucher.
Oh,
That's just-
Jesus Christ.
We've just
Well,
Just announce that.
I was gonna donate. I was gonna donate for the day.
We are losing money from this.
No, I've got a better idea. I'm gonna donate.
tax write off what?
I'm gonna donate the points trophy for drinking out of the beers out of there for the day.
Okay.
What's this points trophy you're on about?
That he
big-
won the other
The
way.
big trophy.
The Hemo one.
The Hamo trophy.
Oh, you didn't tell us about
I'm
that.
sure they wouldn't mind.
They might.
Let's give it a clean, like the Lions did. Just a bit of dead old wipes through it.
Yeah.
That's fine.
If that's good enough for them, it's good enough for us, I reckon.
Exactly.
Correct.
So anyway, guys, by the time this comes out, this will be just over 3 weeks until that weekend. So
Jesus.
everyone get training your livers and your legs for a big weekend.
My liver's trained, but my legs aren't.
Well,
That's okay.
Any hot
at least
tips?
you know where you need to,
Yeah,
you need to
any,
work
any
on.
hot tips?
You can outdrink us
But,
all, mate.
but thanks to Brookie for that special op.
Bookie.
Bookie.
Yeah, what I say.
Bookie the Brookie. We'll play it back on the recording later.
Yeah, no,
just
I
like
definitely
your
said
Just like your feet.
I definitely said feet last week off the record. Oh dear.
You're a feet.
Some
fetish
local
man, aren't you?
racing results, keeping it in southeast Queensland. We had Hamilton Wheelers on Saturday. What a day on the pedals, Freebs.
But I enjoyed it. It was all happening out there actually because they had their prezos as well. So there was just people everywhere. Their sausage sizzles are going. We had all sorts of racing shenanigans.
There was a
And
lot of froth on Strava afterwards.
Was there?
A lot of froth.
Any
Bernie said one of the most enjoyable days on the bike ever.
Wow. Love to hear it.
it was enjoyable.
Yeah. I mean,
The racing was
big
super
field.
hard, mate. It literally went from the gun. It reminds me of the old days.
Oh, the old days when Big Willie would
Big
go
Willie would
straight
go
off
straight off the front. But everyone chased Liam this week.
So Liam went for it.
I'm pretty sure it was Liam, wasn't it, Jimbo?
No, I can't remember, mate.
It was someone.
I was seeing stars. Who knows?
I literally was filled with lactic in the first minute.
But I reckon even before the racing, the vibe down there was pretty awesome. There was a lot of people there. I think it was more than actually just the racing. Like prior to the racing, the buzz around the track was sensational.
It's you, mate.
There was every grade was packed.
It's you, mate. You've brought the froth.
I don't think it's me. I think it's everyone getting down there and just getting around it, man.
Yeah,
there
well,
was.
it's lifted.
Well, I hope so. Let's keep lifting it.
It's the bar's gone up. I was talking to Willow, and he said to me that they were oversubscribed in the B grade. There was a waiting list. Now, you're allowed 60 in the grade, so that means 70 wanted to race,
Jesus,
which is pretty hectic.
that's awesome. Love to hear
That's
it.
insane.
It's insane.
Yeah.
And there was 199 riders registered for the day last Saturday, and Willow went on to say that the last time I remember that bigger group was about 2012, he was saying, for the Twilights. They had 250 roll up to one Wednesday night there. But he's like, mate, this is the busiest we've seen it in years.
The froth. The
It's
Jim Bob
sensational.
froth.
I reckon it is. You sprinkle dust, special dust everywhere, mate. A little bit of
man.
fairy dust.
Anyway, I can only really talk to the A grade, but it seemed like there was a whole heap of buzz around about having a lot of the guys come back from Europe
Correct.
racing, especially Declan wearing his Astana kit. He
That
was
that looked
definitely
nice.
flexing at the start line there.
I like his helmet.
Yeah.
I wish Matty Greenwood was here for that.
There's still
He's
a few,
hiking in France.
Yeah.
there's still a
He's-
few more guys to grace
he's
the start list as
Doing
well.
the decathlon training camp.
Yeah.
A bit of hiking, a bit of cross training.
But
Yeah.
I was hoping he could rock that kit in Brisbane, maybe at a Twilight or
It will
something.
be at a Twilight.
Won't be long, mate.
Still plenty of time left this year, but like there was still plenty of people not on that start line, so there's room for us to grow in A grade anyway.
You're gonna have to book your ticket like on a Monday.
Yeah,
It's gonna sell out, mate. There's no like Friday night sort of how drunk am I? Kind of am I racing tomorrow?
But this is good. This is what it used to be, where you could just rock up to Mars, enter on the day, bang. Like those numbers. You remember how big they were when prior to COVID? That's what I'm saying.
so good.
But now you have to book. That's a bit. Cash is dead, apparently.
As far as the racing went, Freebs was excited early and definitely. How'd you go, mate? In the
Went-
first 15 minutes, I think you spent the whole time off the front.
Yeah, I literally blew myself up.
What was the powers?
I did. I think it was 3:30 for the first average as well, not just normalised. Would have been off its chops, just trying to chase Maxi and Finn and Liam and Declan.
all those boys.
It was pretty hot. I definitely felt it towards the end of the race.
And then after you had cooked yourself, basically Declan, Maxi, and Nico
Spent
just
like 20 minutes just off the front chopping, and we're doing like
50 k's an hour.
yeah, we averaged 50.2 for the first 20 minutes, so it was
That
pretty
is
sharp.
hooking.
Mate, for those three guys to hold off the bunch, they put time into the bunch.
Wow.
Going that fast, it was impressive. I think afterwards they were saying they were over 400 for like that 20 minutes or something in the middle of a race.
Who was
Wow.
this?
Yeah, no, it was on, mate.
Declan and Max and Nick.
It was
Nick,
definitely
was Nick
Nick.
pulling turns?
Nick pulled, he
He
pulled a
said he
couple,
started.
then he just filtered back into the group.
Oh, yeah, standard Nick.
I think he was out there, hanging out there, and sort of realised, he goes, oh, this may have been a mistake.
The sprinter's not till for another 20 minutes.
Yeah. And then, after that, Liam single-handedly blew the race up, basically bridged across to those, at that point it was Declan and Max off the front with a few others. I think there was Tom Waits, Finn, Bailey, Fletcher, and Lockie Miller.
How good's Fletcher riding at the moment?
Sensational for a 17-year-old. Unreal.
Mate, he's light.
Seen
He's
some
a
of those
lightweight too.
photos as well.
Yeah.
Man. He's looking very aero for a little tall boy.
Yeah.
Mate,
He's at the start line. He even brought his special cash, didn't he? He had his little gold coins in the back of his pocket.
Oh, mate.
What's that
Mate,
about?
I love his
I think he was trying
family.
to buy red frogs afterwards.
Mate, his family, they're just unique operators. I went to school with all of them, mate. And they're just incredibly smart, incredibly talented at endurance sports. Like all national triathletes, all went to nationals for cross country, all of the above. Mate, whatever they do, they just kill it. Now, like all the boys are in the Air Force, or one's in the Air Force, one's in the
Yeah, right.
Navy.
Sounds like you want to be part of the family, mate.
I was gonna say, how do I sign off that?
I was on my knees there. I wasn't on
Yeah, you were giving the old hand shandy there, bro.
That was a hand shandy.
Anyway, finishing it up, Liam took the sprint ahead from Tom Waits. Finn slid in for third. Maxi was fourth and Declan fifth. And the prems went to both Bailey and Max.
Oh,
Pretty impressive. The B grade was interesting. I mean, obviously it was fully subscribed.
so you were there, B grade.
I watched the end.
Yeah, we
okay.
did watch the gallop.
You
Yeah.
went racing this time.
No, I definitely went there and watched, unlike you. And it was interesting. It looks like it was going to be a big sprint, but turned out that Chris Myatt even, thank you. Turns out that Chris Myatt, he took a last lap flyer.
He did.
And he won by quite some way.
Did he really?
Yep. Straight off the front of the bunch.
A grade, please.
Sorry?
A grade, please.
Yep, send him up. And I reckon Kurt's mate, Zach Douglas Savage, he rolled in for second, which is a good effort. And Adam Dawson got third.
I did see Dawson was saying he was on lead out duties.
Oh, yeah.
On Strava, got the full race report.
He obviously didn't do a very good lead out.
Oh,
He let him straight out.
No,
Mate, there was no one on his wheel. I watched the sprint. He was by himself, man. He wasn't leading anyone out except himself.
Yeah. No, he
Unless he let out Chris.
he let out
He might have let Chris out, I
apparently.
reckon, maybe. That's
Oh, who knows?
possible.
Possibly he let out Chris, and then he was
Or
like,
Zach.
"Oh, here I am."
Oh, okay.
Good on him, though. Third place
And,
in a fully
and,
stacked field. That's
and,
nothing to
and in the
sneeze at.
women's, Jim Bob?
Yeah, the women's was Jess Pratt in first, Imogen Francis second, and Neve Parsley third.
Our favourite. She's cleaned up. She cleaned up at the...
She's a regular on the podium.
She is our regular on the podium, and she's regular on the potty. She's always doing incredible efforts up the backside. And she, afterwards, they had Hamos had their club presentations, and I think she won the best young rider for the year as well.
Oh,
so,
nice.
Sensational.
so she did. She got on a bunch of other trophies as well. Kind of reminds
Cleaned up.
me of myself a little bit, getting a couple of.
Here he goes.
Here we go.
Sell us another.
Is this a good time to talk about the national championships? No, I'm joking. How does it? I'm still trying to get it in every week, just for a bit of fun.
Bernie Pegard's gonna love this,
Does he love it?
mate. He blows the smoke up your ass in a group chat I'm in every time you mention nationals or winning something or
I think
having a
that's
good
the
ride.
5th or 6th week in a row I've done that. So just finding a way.
You're still wearing your Visit Ballarat hat.
Yeah, of course. Never giving it back.
Did you go to Elite Nuts, did you?
Off the front, mate. Off front.
TV time.
We can put some of those up on the socials.
socials.
If you want to see it, I've kept a few things.
We'll have
They're
to-
starred in your photos.
They
mate.
are.
They're
Yeah, they are.
starred. So, Freebs, did you win something on the weekend?
Yes, I got, much to my surprise, I was chatting to Nick Pedler and all of a sudden they called my name out. I'm like, what for? And anyway, it turns out I won the points category for Hamos. So apparently you get points for turning up, you get points for winning, you get points for
So is that
this, that and the other. And I
just for club members? Or
well,
is that...
must be for anyone that races in like add-ons and club members.
Okay.
So...
but like, seeing I'm not a Hemo member or an add-on,
no, you've got
wouldn't
no
be
chance,
eligible.
champ.
Yeah,
Just spend the $25 and become an add-on member, and you can clean up all the trophies.
easy.
But
And Hamo's a good club too, man.
mate, they did so well. Willow went on to say they got 499 members at the moment.
Wow.
When he started 20 years ago, I think there was 70. So he's 7 times it. Not just him, but like the team.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're in a really good space. They're doing a lot of work with juniors as well. They wanted to say they were saying that when they were doing the presentations, and that trophy of mine was pretty cool. It's like it started back in 1958.
Wow.
So there's all sorts of.
Is that as old as you?
Yeah, when were you
Yeah, I knew
born,
that was
mate?
going. I knew that was going to come. I knew that was going to come. I am feeling about that old today. Anyway, jackasses.
Oh, well, congratulations, mate. Well deserved.
I didn't
again.
expect it, but it was just it's more of a consistency award.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Consistency.
Yeah, just turning up. I think
You have been consistent this year, man.
Yeah.
I was just training for nationals. That's all it was.
Yeah. Yeah, you've done well. UQ are actually doing their public sort of seminar thing on Sunday night. It's like a Zoom call, so go to the uni website and check that out if you want to know what's happening about town there. But yeah, we've got a bit of racing coming up this week. Gold Coast, they're doing another stellar job with the Twilight Series.
They are doing some great stuff down there, Shauno. It'd be great for us to try and get someone on to give us a race recap from down in the Gold Coast. I'm thinking maybe someone like Kev or maybe someone from the club or
might get Dom on.
Jake or Christian or anyone. So that might be an action for us to take away.
Be good to hear from them directly, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Exactly. So they got Twilight tomorrow night, which is Wednesday night. We record
Wednesday
it.
Worlds.
Yeah.
What would the what would the equivalent of the backside be down there? Is that Springbrook or is it Tomwin?
Geez, I don't really know.
What do you
Maybe
reckon?
Beachmont.
Beachmont?
Yeah.
Maybe we could call someone up and they could give us the action on Beachmont for the week.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
Strava doesn't lie, mate.
Kevy's always on Beachmont. He almost exploded his heart this morning. I looked at his
Again?
Strava.
Again?
Yeah.
Again.
240 beats for a solid 5 minutes.
Too much caffeine.
My lord.
I saw you put Troy Herfrost in the hurt locker on the weekend on Saturday.
It's no
Running or riding?
Riding.
Yeah.
Kevy is going well, mate. He puts in the Ks, I tell you.
He
Works
does.
hard.
He's Mr. Consistent.
He doesn't have a day off, even if there's a fucking cyclone.
Yeah, he rides
Through everything.
Even if he's been in hospital the night before, he rides that day.
What a tripper.
Yeah.
It reminds me of James Nitz back in the day. Like James Nitz, I love Nitz, but man, he used to do some cooked rides. Well, what about Cole Godson doing an FTP test in the rain up the back of Glories?
Yeah. I think I still got that video on my phone.
Back to racing for next week. We've got Ipswich on Friday. They've got a crit out there. Next Saturday, we've got another Hamo crit and the Noosa crit on Saturday Arvo.
Big dance.
The big dance.
I heard there's decent prize money this year.
$5,000, mate.
Yeah.
5 Gs.
It's always
No, it
pretty
used to be
decent.
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Now it's 5,
What's
3.
What's the start list
5
looking
to
like?
1, is it?
Haven't seen one.
They don't publish it.
All I know is
the end.
Riley got a free entry today, so he's doing it.
Ooh.
Yeah. Hold the shoe, please. Jim
Mate.
Bob, how you feeling?
Yeah, mate.
He's the big rooster, mate.
I'll go down there.
I'll be on one of the corners, just sinking a few pre-race ciders. I'm
Just to
having
keep the
probably,
nerves calm.
Yeah, I'll probably have 6 before the night,
Yeah, no more.
and then park it up at dinner, have 2 wines, and then go to bed.
2 bottles or 2 wines?
You've left that open to interpretation to give you a bit
is
of wiggle room.
OTP, on the piss or off the piss?
Well, there was a plan to maybe go out Saturday night and stay out, but then I thought my swimming ability might not.
You'll sink.
Yeah, it might not function. So,
Yeah, it's
You
dangerous.
might need David Hasselhoff to do it.
so I thought I should get to bed before midnight for once.
Babe watch.
Yeah.
So
That's a wise idea, mate.
thanks.
But following up from the Noosa Crit, Sunny Coast are hosting a TT, which is a bit weird, I thought, on Sunday.
Didn't we have this chat a few
Everyone's
weeks ago?
got their TT bikes there, mate.
Yeah, but if you got
Mate,
your TT
you're
bike, there,
doing
you're
Noosa.
doing Noosa.
No, I'm going to drive to the Glasshouse Mansions and then
Rolling out first.
So
Surely no one's entered in that.
I think I checked the other day. It's about 8.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was just.
got to be in it to win it, mate. As they say, you got to be in it to bin it.
yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
All right. There's a Unicrit on Sunday morning as well. Then the week after that, a bit more Wednesday
Just
Worlds.
Twilights, yeah.
And-
Not Twilights. No.
Twilights. Maybe I unrack you for Twilights.
I think you
Yeah,
should,
go
mate.
on.
I think you should.
Right
But we have
right
got
from
the track session coming up, the Black Line Track League.
Yep. That's 30th November, 1st December, Anamirs Velodrome.
Sounds pretty interesting.
Should be some good racing, I reckon. All the young whippersnappers getting around. It's
From the East
it's-
Coast.
It's age limited for Ebs.
I know, we went
Yeah.
through this last week.
Yeah. So should see some future up and comers there, I reckon. And you know where we saw some good action this week?
On the backside itself.
Yeah, it was popping.
I was heaving up it.
We
on
had
Friday.
644 people attack the segment.
Wow.
Yeah, and with that, we had Brisbane Cycling Club. They
Went all in.
Yeah, they did an all-in effort, and quite a few of their members got PRs. Only a few of which have been submitted.
Ooh.
We've actually
Bad
had
luck.
We've actually had a bit of growth in the submissions since we just made it a PR instead of 10%.
Good.
Yep, so that's good. Keep it coming, people, because
Well, Philip Clark was bringing it, wasn't he?
yeah, he was bringing it. He got a 722, 426 watts.
That's pretty reasonable.
77 beats. He also got a front PR as well, I think.
Same day.
Same day,
Get fucked.
along with his mate Ben Gully.
He's Jay Vine 2.0 of Brisbane.
722 as well.
Wow.
He got a front PR as well.
That's impressive.
401 watts, 173 beats per minute. And also we had on
Ah.
722, we had three
All the twos.
722s. Declan Trezise, and he's probably just cruising.
No heart
Yeah.
rate. No heart rate. Didn't even register.
Yeah.
Nose could breathe it, blow out a candle. Eh?
Wouldn't blow out a candle for
Yeah.
Ebs.
Yeah. But in the women, we had a bit of action on
There was.
with the women as well. Quinn, she did it completely unplanned, fully loaded bike. So I reckon she's got a sub 8 in her for sure.
And she did 8:43.
8:43 at the with 100 Ks in her legs too.
Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yep. That 8 minutes is looking
Yeah.
looking like it'll go.
yeah. We had Hayley Ward. She was part of the Brisbane Cycling Club attack.
She got a PR.
PR 905, very solid. 184 beats
And another
per
front.
minute.
Another front PR too.
Yeah, she got a front PR.
They went all out that day.
Mate, they had a solid day out. I forget what day it was, but
Mate, I did a Coot-tha back. Obviously, the day I got flagged.
Oh, yeah.
I crawled up that.
did ya?
We're talking
Save
about
yourself.
fast Coot-thas here,
Yeah,
mate.
yeah.
You can't come in over the top with
Actually,
your 10-minute
I think I
Coot-tha.
did see you as the slowest for the week. So
Yeah.
10:05, I reckon I registered.
That is
2005, you mean?
20:05, yeah.
And
Rhea Thompson.
Rhea Thompson rounding out the women with a 959. So that's
299 watts. That's,
yeah,
it's pretty solid.
3 women under 10. But today, Lauren Biglands,
That's huge.
mate, she got top 10.
That's ridiculous.
Top 10 for the women.
343 watts.
Mate, she's pushing
340.
as many watts as I do.
The, the lads were frothing over at coffee on Saturday because she held on and rolled turns the whole way
Mate,
on
she-
the Pete Bay Loop.
Mate, she
she's a
is a weapon.
Yeah.
She did an 804, man. That's solid, man.
Man, that's putting
She was pushing us hard on the man ride.
Yeah.
Like, really hard.
Yeah. So
I'm impressed.
well done. Don't forget to star the segment, even though it's forced upon us now. That it's all
Strata
the
assholes.
Mount Coot-tha back. But
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, PB challenge. Get it in before the Christmas party. I think
Lauren better be there because she loves a beer.
she loves a beer.
We got 3 weeks, yo.
Yeah.
Get him in.
James Nitz actually commented on Lauren's ride today and said, "I reckon the backside potty should give you the voucher for getting so close to a sub 8."
Yeah, it's bloody close.
Yeah, we'll think about it. Probably not though.
is James coming to the backside Christmas party?
He better.
Of course he is.
Mate, he's the mayor of Brisbane. He better be there.
He better be there.
I'd love to sink a few with him.
Anyway, that's enough of the backside. We've got a shopping cart this week, Freebs.
Hit it.
Ole, ole, ole. Go catch freebie shopping cart.
Oh, it's great to be back. It's so
We've
good.
missed it. It's been a bloody almost 2 months, I reckon.
It's been a while. I mean, it's backed by popular demand.
And Amber must be loving the bank account.
It's well, to be honest, I've been aliasing my purchases through Jim Bob,
Very good.
and
The shopping cart hasn't been empty, mate. The shopping cart's been full. He just hasn't been.
It's overflowing.
He hasn't been broadcasting it.
yeah,
So-
just keeping it on the down low. But there's one I think it's worth just bringing out into the open, Kurt. And you might have seen some rumours online this week that Wahoo have released their new computer, or about to release their new computer, and it's the Wahoo Element Ace.
Ooh.
Is this a graduation present for me, mate?
No.
Is it in the team budget or what?
Look, I'm not a Wahoo man. I'm a Garmin boy through and through, but I do like this. What they're saying is about it. Now, it's got sensors to burn, right? It's got a gyroscope. It's got an accelerometer. It's got a wind sensor, and they reckon it can, and also the altimeter, so you can get the altitude, which is cool. But the thing that I love the most about this, they reckon it's going to be able to measure your CDA.
That's
That's
decent-
a big fucking claim.
How much is
Surely
this setting you
Garmin.
back, though? How much is this setting
Yeah.
you back?
Well, it's a rumor, right? So it's not actually
Oh, so it's
officially
not
out in the
officially,
marketplace,
okay.
unless you've got a shopping cart.
And what's in the shop? How much is that shopping cart looking?
Anyway, I'll get to that. Stop jumping ahead, mate.
If
Um,
Wahoo are putting this out there, Garmin are going to have something very similar.
Mate, they're
that
gonna have
they
to
will
lift.
drop at the same time.
They're gonna have to lift big time.
And-
But I'm not a fan, and I've been talking to some engineer mates. You should know this, Jim Bob. That they reckon they call bullshit.
not possible.
It's not possible.
So they're spitting out random numbers on that screen, you reckon? Or-
Similar to another random number generator.
Sounds like Sean's power meter.
I got a new one, so you'd stop saying that.
Old one.
Oh, I need you to fix mine.
And they reckon it's got a colour screen, which is good for Wahoo.
But we are living in the 21st century, mate.
About time.
Yeah.
30 hours of battery life. That's about average, I would have thought. But 64 gig of internal memory.
Wow.
It's got a dual band GPS, and if it can deliver this claim about being able to measure CDA, I reckon I might jump ship.
To be fair, mate, nothing else matters there other than giving you real-time CDA.
Yeah.
That is what everyone's here
I'm going
for
to jump.
right
I'm going
now.
to jump ship just for the record because it's going to take Garmin too long to catch up.
It's pretty impressive they've got this all in a head unit.
I know.
But
And
does
they're saying-
does that head unit have to be on and out the front mount then?
Yes.
So,
Yeah, it
so
comes-
couldn't
it
be
comes
on
with
my,
mount.
couldn't be on my stem.
Couldn't be on your quad lock.
I'm not definitely on the quad lock. Oh, maybe if you put it forward on it. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know. It just intrigued me. It intrigued me. It sort of spiked a little bit of excitement for the cart, and I thought if it's around $1,000, I reckon that's a reasonable number.
I reckon it'll be a bit more.
Yeah, I reckon.
Yeah.
If it's CDA, it's over $1,000, surely.
Well, you still got to add in. You got to have a power meter because it needs to know that data. You've also got to add in your rolling resistance, your tire, like your rolling resistance from your tires. So you have to like manually input that data into the head unit. So there's a bit you got to do still yourself, but
How do you find that stuff out?
bike radar.
Okay.
So what does it do when you're riding in the bunch? Obviously, you're not going to be able to get CDA if you're riding in a bunch.
Well, you will, but it's just going to be a lot lower.
What?
Yeah, okay. So it's not. It's going to be real time CDA, but because you've got air disturbance in front of you, it's not useful.
Correct. But in a bunch. Well, it's still useful because you can get lower and you can practice against that. You can see what the number coming in
No,
at.
but yeah, let's park that.
We're not engineers.
Let's see if
Someone smarter than us can go.
if the
figure it
gossip
out.
comes true.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm apparently someone's got one on eBay.
On eBay.
Apparently there's been a few on eBay. That's what Bike Rumor is rumoring.
Okay. Sounds fake to me.
Fake news
On eBay.
on eBay.
Wow.
I can't remember the last time I bought something from eBay.
I don't think I've
I
ever
think it's
used
fake.
eBay.
I think eBay died in 2005. didn't
eBay
it? Like-
died with Gumtree.
Oh, Gumtree, Facebook Marketplace for the win.
100%.
Oh, dude, Facebook Marketplace does my head in.
It is hard to use.
Oh, I'll be there in 10 minutes. Come 3 hours later. Okay. thanks.
Sold it.
Yeah. Is this still available?
Anyway, that's the cart. I reckon it's a cool little thing.
Nice short one.
Ole, ole,
sweaty
Go
armpits,
catch
mate.
freebie shopping cart.
It's hot in here.
No Brofessa this week and no Shredded by Shreds.
Jeez.
Guys, I think that's us.
I reckon we can wrap it up.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, I'm pretty keen to hit the hay.
Yeah. Well,
Right.
I'm off to Hamilton Island. I'll see you guys next week.
Pina coladas.
Mate, you were just in Fiji and now you're off to Hamilton Hall.
And next week in New Zealand.
you go all right.
Yeah,
eh?
Live
This is
a
what
tough life.
happens when you don't have kids. I've already noted this, mate.
Mate, the
Do-
hardest thing
do you
is
have kids, do
what
you?
to do with the dog.
What do you do with it?
Well, my sister's here for a bit longer, so she's looking after it.
So it was Amber's sister's
My
job
sister.
before, and now your sister. Is that the go?
Anyway, we're talking club.
Boys, it has been an absolute pleasure to make your acquaintance tonight. And we'll see you guys next week.
And
Sounds good.
Scott.
Hooroo. Hooroo.
Yes?
500 watts, please.